If you know the tax code, you know the type of people that could potentially retire early, and not only retire early, but not pay taxes for a while.
And this is to really hammer the point home of why having a comprehensive written plan, working with advisors who understand tax code, because what David's about to show everybody is a lot of people have random accounts kind of everywhere, and then their withdrawal strategy is just pull from wherever.
No strategy.
Which could cost you half of your portfolio potentially over time if you're not really paying attention. And so I think what David's about to illustrate is how do you very intentionally, very intelligently pull money from places to avoid taxes, keep more of your money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's hypothetical, not a client. So here are these two folks. You can see this is a 2025 tax code, and then this is their 55. So at 55, they're not going to touch their IRAs and 401ks because we have that early withdrawal penalty of 10%.
Now, David, quick question. How much money are we talking here?
We could say $2 million.
Okay.
In a joint non-qualified account, right? Non-retirement. What I'm showing them is the most amount of money they can pull out from a non-qualified account, retiring early at 55, and pay no federal income tax. We're in Colorado, right? So you can see, got their date of birth, they're 55 each. We're pulling out $125,000. And these investment accounts all have long-term capital gains, right? Of course, there's a cost basis, but mostly gains. You can see they have a standard deduction of $30,000. In this scenario, since this is all of their income is coming from this one source, their joint non-qualified account, they're paying 0% tax. After the standard deduction, their taxable income is $95,000. That's 0%. Zero.
They already were taxed on the money they put away. There was gains in the account.
So these are all gains. In any normal circumstance, if you have income from a lot of different sources, you wouldn't touch this type of account because that's going to trigger taxes. But these people are no longer working, so they don't have ordinary income. That's work income, ordinary income. They're not touching their IRAs because they're 55. These are people that they want to retire early and they have the wealth.
Right.
So because they can, for a period of time, this would be for about 5 years, right? They're only taking income from their joint non-qualified account. This is a unique circumstance where they can pull out up to $125,000 out of their non-qualified account, even if it has gains or not. And it's going to have gains, right? Because let's assume they've had this account for 10 or 15 years, like most people have when they come visit us. You can do so and pay zero taxes.
Right.
And you can retire early. You can delay Social Security. You're not touching your IRAs. Maybe you can do some things like Roth conversions early too, so that you can avoid that potential tax hike when you take your RMDs. So when your advisor understands taxes, and maybe that conversation is, yeah, David, I don't want to wait till 65. You're right. I'm healthy. I have wealth. I've won the game of retirement, meaning I've saved enough money. Build me a plan to show me a retiring 55 while maintaining a low, efficient tax rate. In this scenario, I could build it out and they pay no taxes for the next 5 years, as long as we're only pulling income from their joint account, federal tax.
I mean, that's amazing.
5-world planning. One of our 5 worlds is tax mitigation planning. It's understanding the tax code and really helping you keep more of your wealth and less goes to the IRS.
So in this scenario, they pull out that money. Walk us through the rest of the scenario. Because I see 2 different graphs.
Yeah. So what the graph signifies, if we pull out more money, then we're probably going to pay some tax on it.
So someone comes in and they go, cool, 120 grand tax free. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. To make that in the real world, you're at what? Over 200 plus.
If you're married, probably like 175, whatever. It just depends on more.
So tax free. And then what you're maybe about to go through is someone goes, hey, I need to make a little bit more.
Yeah.
You can build all that in.
Yeah. So we can build it in right here. The wife goes, well, that sounds good, but I want to work part-time and make $30,000. That would be earned income. We'll just put $30,000. Yeah, I just want to, I don't know, go work at a furniture store or go do something. Who knows? Hit update scenarios. And now what you're going to see, that $30,000, right? That 30
part-time income.
Part-time income. Here's what it did. Now you're going to be paying about $4,200 of income tax on that $30,000. Here's the problem with taxes is that when you start blending in all these different sources of income, work income or pension income or Social Security income or IRA income or capital gains and dividends, the tax code is completely just this weird dynamics, like the matrix. Like most people don't, like what you said is you got to pull out the money at the right times, at the right ages for the right reasons, or you're going to pay too much. So in this scenario, that $30,000 actually causes about $4,200 of taxes on their, or I'm sorry, long-term capital gains and income tax. We got about $4,200 of taxes that you're going to pay on there. So you're no longer at zero on the capital gains and dividends tax. That ordinary or that earned income creates actual tax income on your capital gains and dividends.
So you would go in and adjust that so they're below that. If they go, hey, I don't want to pay taxes on any of that,
then we say you shouldn't go to work. Spend more time with your husband. Or if the husband says I want to do part-time work. And maybe them paying $4,200 is not that big of a deal. And they're like, I want the part-time work because I'm going to drive my wife crazy.
Guys, I mean, it's no, this is blowing my mind, and I've been around this business for a long time. It's crazy to me how few people have a plan for anything. Losing weight, their relationships, especially money. You know, this is incredible. The fact that you can manipulate the number and go, hey, if you do want to go to work, here's the tax implication of that decision. Do you really want the money that bad?
Once again, this is David Aframi, co-founder and CEO of BAM Advisory Group, also a licensed investment advisor representative. If you would like to see how we help our clients protect what's priceless, how we've helped our clients for the past 25 years, please visit our website at www.bamadvisorygroup.com and schedule a no-cost, no-obligation meeting with one of our advisors. If you're enjoying the content and you're enjoying the show, please like and subscribe. Thanks again, and we'll talk with you soon.